Hello YouTube, this is Faith Burton. I'm coming to you today to share a couple things that I learned. Just want to share with you that I've had a long time struggle with smoking tobacco. Having a hard time giving it up, knowing I need to give it up. I can feel that it's not good for my lungs. I can feel it's not good for my family. I think it contributed to my mother's bad health. Just really felt like it was the next step to me growing spiritually. But I just had I felt like a stronghold, like I couldn't stop smoking. So I want to just be completely honest and transparent with you that this is a new journey for me. Actually, just today, I just was, as I was meditating on the Word and also speaking with my higher power, which happens to be Jesus Christ, I had really just asked the Lord, Lord, what are you saying to me now? And it's something that I really felt like the Lord's been telling me to give up for a long time, but I haven't been able to do it. I felt like the Lord was talking to me about the cigarette smoking again. And so he just told me, what I want you to do is I want you to start renouncing all the agreements that you've made with cigarette smoking. Every single time you pick up a cigarette, you are making an agreement with that thing, that spiritual thing, whatever, with the cigarettes. Every time you pick it up, you think, oh man, I like smoking, or man, I need a cigarette. Every time I think, oh, I need a cigarette, or every time I think, man, I'd like a cigarette, or every time I do that, I'm making an agreement. Every time I put a cigarette up to my mouth, I'm making a stronger agreement with that, saying that I want this, or I need this, or I'm bound to this. So what I felt like the Lord was telling me was just start renouncing any agreements that I've made with cigarette smoking. So I started repeating over and over and over again, I renounce any agreements that I've made with cigarette smoking. I renounce any agreements I've made with cigarette smoking. Then I started looking up scriptures on freedom, also talking about how God has set us free. And you know, every time I think about quitting smoking, the biggest thing in my mind is usually, I want a cigarette. But I just continue to say, I renounce the agreements I made with cigarette smoking. I renounce the agreements I made with cigarette smoking. After doing this for about 5-10 minutes, all of a sudden that urge, like, man, I want a cigarette, or man, it was totally gone. As a matter of fact, that was probably around 2 o'clock today. Now it's about 7, and I've not had one urge to smoke. It's like I really feel set free, and I'll update you and let you know how I'm doing tomorrow if this works. But I really believe that God's really trying to show us something right now, and that is deliverance, and anything can be instantaneous. Thank you guys. You have a wonderful evening.